Dear learner, welcome. I welcome you to the Basic and Food Microbiology course that has been created and uploaded in moodlecloud.com. On screen you can see this course consists of a course outline with two shared Neptel videos, one by Dr. Salini Sehgal, another by Abha Sharma, which is basically on the introductory basic and food microbiology. Followed by we have different resource file where we have uploaded two uh, PowerPoint presentation slides on basis of these basic microbiology and food microbiology courses, which people can undergo through that and understands what are the basic courses under this one. Then in this course we have a quick LED session and a reflex point and a quizzes. Then the learner has to provide a feedback and there is a discussion forum for the videos that has been shared on that. While through this course we can see the site will cover, or the course we will cover is basic microbiology, and where student will learn what are the microbial world that we are having around and how this microbiology, which is dealing with microorganisms, are helpful in studying. Mostly bacteria, fungi and protozoa, algae and viruses are the examples of the microorganisms. Under this we have also various pathogens. These microorganisms has various applications. These are few of the images which shows what are the microorganisms look like when we observe it under a highly magnified microscopes like scanning electron microscope and transmission electron microscope. Microorganisms are the ancestor form of our organism in our life. With the discovery of a hand microscope by Antonio van Leeuwenhoek, it is possible to observe the microscope which is not visible through our naked eyes. Then we will undergo, this file consists of various histories, hypotheses, what are the applications, what are the major discovery. One of the person who is very much involved was Louis Pasteur, whom we know today that pasteurization effect. The germ theory, how this germ theory helps in the Koch theory, and what are the basic postulates of the Koch theory, and how this basic, a brief history of discovery of antibiotic, which was first antibiotic was penicillin, discovered by Alexander Fleming, produced through Penicillium fungus. And then we have different categories like bacteriology, mycology. Mycology is basically the branch which studies fungi. Then how these categories of organisms are classified in different domain systems. And there are particular systems or scientific way of writing it. This is the basic dealing of that particularly. The second slide which I have shared consists of introductory food microbiology, and because microbiology, food in the sector particularly is very important, which is a major cause of death of people and disease causing through the food interventions. These are the various microbiological diversity applications and shows under microscopical view, which we can see in around our learning. In these sections, now the student has to, or the learner has to pause, and this is a reflex spot where the learner is advised first to think and write down what are the importance of these microorganisms in our daily life, and they are also directed or advised to note down minimum 2 benefits and harmful effect these microorganisms cause in human with a suitable example. Once you have wrote down the applications, now you can verify that microorganisms are application in food sector in various applications like bread, beer, wine, fermented products like pickles, chocolate, cheese, kimchi, even production of various components of vitamins and amino acids in around. So there is also a brief history of evolution of microbiology, how it is done throughout the history in respect of food. This slide also covers that what are the categories of organisms which we generally keep it under microorganisms which are applied in food industries. Basically, the spoilage categories, which spoils the food, the pathogen categories, which the organisms cause disease in humans. The starter organisms are generally the beneficial organisms that we use in preparation of fermented food, that we deliberately add to make some changes that adverse varieties in our food cultures. Then we have another category which probiotic. Many times students or learner asks what probiotic is. Probiotic is basically a class of organism which is for life. These organisms, when we consume, they are beneficial for the health for a particular limit. So these are few of the beneficiary microorganisms which are deliberately added to the food to have a positive health effect. Then we have also an indicator organism class which says that whether the quality of food can be judged by presence of certain organism which can act as an indicator. One of the application is presence of Escherichia coli, which detect the quality of water that we drink particularly. Then there are various factors, intrinsic, extrinsic factor. There are organisms which can cause food spoilage. Even some organisms produce some component which are acting as a food preservant for particularly. So the quality or applications of these microorganisms have a very significant role in food preservation for quality, because food is the main thing which we transmit many diseases through that. So the preservation quality, even the effect of it is very important. So we can have different topics under that. I request the student, if they face anything questions, they can post it in the feedback session. Thank you for your kind attention.